Welcome back, everyone. Let's just dive right in. Today's explainer takes us way, way beyond your basic psychological self-care. We're exploring this really fascinating worldview where setting personal boundaries actually ties directly to your spiritual growth and your cosmic karma. I mean, we've all felt guilty for putting ourselves first at some point, right? But today, we're going to absolutely shatter that dilemma. We're going to establish exactly why fiercely protecting yourself is, believe it or not, the ultimate way to benefit the world.
So let's start with a burning question I know we've all asked ourselves. Does focusing on myself make me selfish? It is easily the biggest internal conflict we face when we talk about modern self-care. We secretly worry that prioritizing our own needs is just, selfishness in a really nice disguise. But the material we're looking at today offers a total paradigm shift on that exact fear.
All right, section 1, self-love versus selfishness.
Okay, it's time to break down the psychological barriers we have around self-importance. To find that clear standard for distinguishing the two, we have to look at how we view others. We often mistake prince or princess syndrome, that arrogant, I am absolutely the best and everyone else is secondary vibe, for self-love. But that's just pure selfishness. It naturally makes us look down on people. True self-love is profoundly different. It's this deep, grounding realization that says, hey, I am a valuable and noble being, which means the person standing right in front of me is incredibly valuable too. The crucial takeaway here is that truly respecting your own worth literally forces you to honor the worth of everyone around you.
Moving on to section 2, ignorance of self means ignorance of others.
Think about the logical flow of this for a second. If you don't understand your own existence and you just end up neglecting yourself, how on earth can you possibly respect or care for anyone else? You just can't. It's impossible. Ignorance of oneself inevitably leads to ignorance of others. The source material states, if you don't know yourself, you don't know others. This is literally the golden rule of all human relationships. You have to cultivate your own inner light and figure out your own boundaries before you can probably see or support anyone else.
Which brings us to our third strategy, solve your own problems first.
We've all heard the saying that you can't pour from an empty cup, right? Well, if you're standing on the edge of a cliff, whether that's financially or emotionally, trying to help someone else is actually a burden to them. To protect yourself while wisely caring for others, the material outlines a very strict order of operations. Step 1, resolve the immediate hardships in your own life. Step 2, build up your own positive, clear energy. And step 3, only when that clear energy is actually overflowing do you use it to genuinely help others. If you try to help someone while you're carrying heavy, murky energy, that negativity just transfers over. You end up making things worse for both of you. Up next, section 4, do not avoid hardships. Now, the process of solving your problems and building up that good energy, it isn't always smooth sailing. We constantly try to protect our peace by simply dodging difficult people or messy situations. But the source material uses this brilliant, slightly hilarious metaphor for this: dirty water. The universe actually sends these trials, this dirty water, specifically to build your capacity. If you act all high and mighty and just dodge the splash, guess what? The universe is simply going to dump a way bigger bucket of dirty water on you next time. You literally can't avoid it. You have to face the trial, absorb the lesson, and grow. That is the exact mechanism of how your personal self-growth converts into the real, tangible capacity to help others. And finally, our fifth concept, mileage that saves the soul. Let's completely expand our view right now, zooming out from personal psychology to a wildly unique cosmic reward system. What happens when you finally overcome your problems and start using your overflowing energy to help people? You earn mileage. And no, we're not talking about a frequent flyer program here. It's defined as a spiritual currency earned exclusively by genuinely benefiting another human being. According to the specific worldview, this currency is absolutely required to clear your life's karma and elevate your soul. It's such a fascinating philosophy. You can't just stop at personal growth. You literally must contribute to the world to lighten your spirit. Let's objectively contrast what is actually valuable in this system, because it challenges a lot of traditions. The source strongly asserts that huge, superficial actions, like donating billions of dollars, bowing in a temple until your knees scrape, or buying indulgences, earn you absolutely zero mileage. None. The only way to earn it is by using your clear energy to genuinely resolve someone else's hardship. It's about actively benefiting humanity. The ultimate destination of true self-love is, quite remarkably, an altruistic life. So the absolutely crucial point here is the sheer, staggering value of the number 1. You could pile up all the gold in the world, and it couldn't buy you even one single point of this spiritual mileage. It is only etched into your soul when you, as a human being, step into someone else's life and help them shine. Because you can't genuinely illuminate someone else without the energy you built from thoroughly loving and improving yourself. This one point is the ultimate crystallization of your inner maturity. It is earned through blood, sweat, and tears.
So all the pieces finally come together, putting yourself first, building your capacity, and facing the muddy waters of life head-on to strengthen your core. This entire journey of self-love is really just about creating a brilliant energy within yourself so you can share it with the world. I want to leave you with one final thought. You have this incredibly clear, radiant energy shining inside you right now. Who will you use it to illuminate today? I hope today's explainer gave you some profound new tools to navigate your own boundaries and relationships. Thanks for joining me.